What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy B-Blanco, man. Amen. Listen, Verdansk, as you guys know, is returning on April 3rd. Season 3 of WarZone will be returning, man. I just wanted to talk about things that they're changing and things that they're adding back into the game, features that were taken out of the game that really made the game run more smoothly. Now, I don't want to go into too much detail about like how the map is going to look and different POIs, because the POIs are pretty much going to be the same, and I know the map is going to look better. It's a given. I know they're going to be making changes to little things and little tweaks on the map. That's not important to me because those things can always be fixed and tweaked. I want to talk about quality of life changes, gameplay changes, things that are actually going to affect us while we're playing the game. Now, the first thing I'm on Twitter, Charlie Intel. This is Charlie Intel's page, so all shots out go to him. But as you can see here, breaking: Black Ops 6 Season 3 is now launching on April 2nd, one day early. Warzone will be offline for 24 hours starting April 2nd and go back live on April 3rd. During the downtime of Warzone, anyone who opens the Warzone menu will be granted the Kilo for free. So the Kilo is confirmed. So we are getting the Kilo. You don't even need to unlock that weapon. Also, the AMAX, the HDR, and the Growl. I think a couple more weapons are confirmed, but this is exciting, man, because those were meta weapons, bro. Like the AMAX, especially the Growl, man. When the Growl came out, bro, I love that gun so much. But anyways, I'm not trying to go down memory lane, but that's just exciting. I don't want to touch too much on just weapons because obviously I know they're going to add weapons back into the game. Now, all original Verdansk contracts are returning with the map's arrival on April 3rd. Classic Recon contract replaces Intel contract. It shows Radius now too. Supply Run, Scavenger, Bounty, Most Wanted also back. Nice to hear. So the Recon contract was the original contract before Intel. So pretty much when you got the Recon contract, and you would complete the Recon contract, you would be able to see where the next circle would be. As you can see, it says Circle Peak. So this is good. Obviously, if you want to get ahead, especially for ranked play, I feel like this is definitely beneficial. I don't know if they'll be adding this to ranked, but if it isn't ranked, it definitely would be beneficial to see. The vehicles. Oh, yes, the vehicles, man. The vehicles. The classic helicopter is back in Warzone, man. I put out a video about a couple weeks ago titling it Will Verdansk Save Warzone, and this is one of the things that I touched on. I got some mixed reviews on this, man. I got some mixed reviews on this because people were telling me that some people were telling me that they didn't like the vehicles, and some people were telling me that they did. And the point that I was making on vehicles was the fact that I didn't like that they just added redeploy drones all over the map because like it made vehicles obsolete. If we're talking about a battle royale Warzone, like, why would we be zipping and flying all across the map when we have vehicles, man? This is what made it feel like an actual BR, and I feel like that's what made it more slow paced. I feel like it's just super fast right now. You know what I'm saying? Like now, I don't know if this is confirmed. I feel like they would do this. It makes sense, but let's just say Towers. Towers was one of the camping spots on Warzone, right? They used to have a couple spots, especially by airport, that tower by airport. Before, you used to be able to only go up one way, which was inside. So if you were a camper, all you would have to do was watch one direction. Now, for buildings that are really tall, like super tall buildings, all they need to do is just add a couple zip lines to them to make it, you know what I'm saying? So that way campers just can't like put spring mines right next to the building or to the part where the zip line comes up. And the only way you would used to be able to get on top of the building was A, go up the stairs or go up the zip line inside the building, or B, if you would fall from the gulag. You know what I'm saying? That would be the only way. So or use a helicopter, obviously. So I'm glad that they're adding vehicles, and I hear that the original movement and the free movement of the vehicles are going to be back. So I'm so excited for that. No redeploy balloons in Warzone, bro. I don't mind. Listen, I don't mind redeploy balloons in Rebirth, right? Because you're constantly responding and it is a smaller map. I get it. But in a battle royale, like where you have to strategically like outpace the circle, because with the redeploy drone, all you gotta do is throw the redeploy drone down, zip, and you're already across the map, and you can just fly on somebody with ease. Now you're gonna have to remember, hey, gas is coming, zone is coming, we got to get ahead with these vehicles, you know what I'm saying? So like, this is gonna make it way more strategic, and this is what made it more fun for me personally, because every game was different, you know what I'm saying? Here are some quality of life updates. Weapon inspect now shows attachments. Default loadouts updated to be more competitive with HDR and kilo, so that's really good. I was saying this to one of my boys, like, I feel like if they're not going to make some of the weapons free, at least make the default loadouts for people who haven't played the game better, so that way they can compete with the custom loadouts. Now, I don't want the default loadout, excuse me, I don't want the default loadouts to be better than the custom loadouts, but keep them competitive, you know what I'm saying? Keep them competitive, man. Rank play for Verdansk and WarZone will launch. Awesome. And that's season 3 reloaded, so that's going to be a little bit further down. That's going to be good, man. I'm excited, man. I'm excited for Verdansk, man. Zombies map, I don't care about zombies, I'm talking about WarZone right now. Like I said, the Growl also returns to Verdansk with the conversion kit, man. Oh my gosh. Woo! All right, man. Oh, this is what I was talking about. So Black Ops 6 season 3 starts April 2nd. Black Ops 6 free trial for all players also live. So there will be a free trial for Black Ops 6. So for people who haven't played Black Ops 6 or just coming back to Call of Duty for the first time, you guys will be able to play Black Ops 6 for a limited time, and you guys will be able to level up weapons. Awesome. I feel like that it just makes sense. It's a given, right? Who would disagree with that? Because you're going to want people to come back, and you're not going to want people to get like pooped on by people who just have been continuously playing the game and already have custom loadouts. It makes sense, right? Now, this is one of the main things that I wanted to touch on. Verdansk and WarZone will feature an updated movement that's unique to WarZone. It's still Omni movement, but it's been fine-tuned just for WarZone. Now, this is one of the things that I personally have been annoyed with, especially because I don't really play Urkistan that much, but I do play a lot of Rebirth. I do play a lot of Area 99, and I feel like sometimes, bro, like the game is just so fast. You know what I'm saying? Coupled with the fact that the health is like, you have more health in this WarZone than you did in the OG WarZone. So you're already having to use more bullets to kill somebody, coupled with the fact that they're faster, also coupled with the fact that Resolute is in the game. So that's for people who don't know what Resolute is. Resolute is a perk that if you're running, it makes you harder to kill, pretty much, in simpler terms. So with the super crazy Omni movement, with Resolute, with the fact that you have to use more bullets to kill somebody, I just feel like the game is just so fast. And I feel like that's why I feel like with that, it promotes stacking, because it's like, it's pretty much impossible unless you're in a complete bot lobby and you VPN. It's impossible to get like a 1v4 clip or a 1v3 clip in this game, especially with the heavy skill-based matchmaking. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's why people play the way that they play, because it's like, you kill one person, you already got to reload, you got to play it up, and then you got 3 Timmies waiting around the corner. So it's just like, you gotta play more strategic in this game, right? And also, let's just look at the trailer real quick. I know a lot of people probably haven't looked at the trailer, but let's look at it real quick. These are all the POIs. Stadium, perfect, Superstore. I'm landing Superstore first off rip. I don't know about y'all, off rip. Hospital. This is one of the taller buildings. You see the zip lines inside. Storage Town, one of my favorite places to land in OG WarZone. TV station, didn't really land here. It was super campy, so many levels. Damn, I didn't like landing Damn. Hated Damn. We got here train station. I did like train station. did like train. Airport. Look at that camping. You see that that camp tower right there, man? That was a camper's. That was a sniper's paradise. Boneyard. Love landed Boneyard. Love landing Boneyard, man. Promenade was good. Promenade was good. Downtown. Downtown was cool. Prison. Wishy-washy. Wishy-washy. And if you notice, my personal favorite landing spots were spots that didn't have like super tall buildings, right? But let's just keep going, man. I'm just so excited for what they're adding, you know what I'm saying, to this game, bro. Like it's amazing. Here's the official image that Call of Duty did release. So this is the some of the quality life changes, man. So obviously Verdansk is coming back. The original Gulag, man, this was the best Gulag. And this is not even like coming from a nostalgic mindset. Like it was the best Gulag. It was the most consistent Gulag. It wasn't weird or like it was perfect, right? Obviously Battle Royale Rebirth is coming back. Plunder is coming back. Battle Royale casual, so this is new. So I'm assuming what I don't know, this is not confirmed. I'm assuming what Battle Royale casual means is the fact that they're probably gonna have players like up to maybe like level 15 or level 20 or something like that. That's what I'm assuming. I feel like that makes the most sense, because obviously if you're a new player and you've never played this before, or you might have played this before and you're probably picking up the sticks and then maybe a couple years now, I feel like this would be better for the, you know, lower level players or the lower skill players. High trip resurgence. I don't know what that means. And they're going to be adding Battle Royale to Verdansk. Now, let's talk about these right here. If you look right here, squad redeploy in the buy station. Now, oh my goodness, this is something that should have been added to the game like years ago. So now instead of individually buying all of your teammates back, there will be one button to buy everybody back. Wow. Like Call of Duty, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you for adding a feature that should have been added in the game. But anyways, I feel like that's a great quality of life change. This one, detailed death recap widget. So it says that, oh, this is actually perfect. So when you die, you'll be able to see why you died, because sometimes like a lot of people, when you die, they'll be like, oh, did this person have wall hacks, or did he have a UAV popped, or how did he know I was there? So now you're going to be able to see if your teammate pinged you from across the map, because obviously if you're pinged, then you have a red icon and you know exactly where they are for a couple seconds. So you'll be able to see, hey, my teammate pinged an unsuppressed weapon. If you died by an unsuppressed weapon, perfect. Inspect to view attachments. So this is perfect. So if you pick up somebody's weapon off the ground that was beaming, now you'll be able to see what attachments they have. So that way you don't have to figure it out. Perfect. Field upgrades in squad widget. So it'll tell you, so now it tells you if your squad has a gas mask, it tells you how much money your guy has, it tells you what kill streak, it tells you if but this is perfect because I don't think it used to tell you if they had a munitions box or armor box or a gulag token. So just like you're able to see what you have, you'll be able to see what your teammates have as well. So that's really good, especially if they're like a newer player, like, hey, you have an armor box, drop the armor box down. Perfect. Now you'll be able to prioritize favorite loadout in gunsmith. I'm just like, these changes are awesome, right? Because if you're a avid Warzone player like myself, it is super annoying, especially if you have like 3 or 4 classes, to have to because any second matters, especially in Warzone. Like if somebody is camping a loadout, like You don't want to have to scroll through 5 classes to pick your class instead of just clicking the first one, which is what most people do. But if you have a class that maybe, hey, I want to use for this particular set of games or this particular set of games, you don't have to keep putting it to custom loadout 1. You can prioritize one. So let's say I want to prioritize my class 4. So now when you get your loadout, you're going to be able to choose exactly and then get your loadout safely without having to waste precious seconds while people are shooting at you at the loadout. My goodness, man. My goodness. This one here, HUD loadout icon when buyable. I feel like I should know what this is, but I don't know what it is. So please, if anybody knows what this is, please put it down in the comment section. I don't know why I'm just drawing a blank on that. Now gameplay updates returning. Now they're having 150 players, which the original Verdansk did have 150 players. They took it away for some reason. I don't know why, but hey. Vehicle rebalance, so now they're making the vehicles better. Like I said, helis. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Shooting while free falling, bro. This is what made the game fun. This is what made the game fun. Now we're going to be able to shoot people while we're landing from the sky, bro. Like, why did they take these features out of the game? I don't know why, but now they're returning. Thank you, Call of Duty. Oh, perfect. I don't know if any of you guys are subscribed to me or returning subscribers. This is one of my shorts that gained a little bit of traction. I talked about floating loot and how floating loot should return because it was easier to pick up weapons. Floating loot is now confirmed. Thank you, Call of Duty. The vertical buy station is now returning instead of that freaking clunky ass buy station that we had. Like I understand making changes to the game to give it a different feel, but let's not go away from what worked. You know what I'm saying? Vertical buy stations made it a lot easier for people to know what you're buying instead of like choosing from squares, bro. Like, and this also makes it easier for newer players as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyways, supply run contracts, like I said, supply run contracts, I already touched on that. Thermite's returning, cool. Events is returning to Verdansk, man. Let me touch on this a little bit because I miss the LTMs or the limited time modes, man. Like one of my favorites, and I feel like a lot of the community's personal favorite, was the original, not the second one that they added, the original zombies mode in Verdansk, man. Like, we need to get more events, man. Like that, this is what makes the game fun and keeps it spicy and keeps it entertaining. You remember the Godzilla versus Kong event? There was a couple other events I'm probably missing, but like, yes, bro, yes, thank you. They're adding more classic elements: circle pacing, cinematics, contract multiplayer. The original announcer, bro, the original announcer is returning. The original victory screen, awesome, man. They're adding specialists, cool, to the game. That's awesome. That's not coming when Verdansk comes out. It's coming later in the season, as you guys can see. Big game bounties, I'm not sure why they're adding this later in the season. I guess maybe because they want like newer players to kind of get used to the game. It makes sense. Cool. And more, man. So I'm so excited for this, you know what I'm saying? I'm so happy, you know what I'm saying? I'm so happy that they're actually, it seems like they're listening to the communities, and I feel like as long as they do this correctly and as long as they took the time to iron out and fix these bugs, we're in for a really amazing game. You know what I'm saying? I know this video is running long. I just wanted to kind of touch on a little bit more things. The ability to swim has been added to Warzone. Obviously, that is a new mechanic that has been in Warzone 3. So it doesn't really make sense to take, or it was added to Warzone 2, but it doesn't really make sense to take it out of the game because, hey, whatever. They added swimming. I don't really personally like swimming, but it is what it is. The original map for Warzone here, quarry, military base, airport, TV station. These are the literally original POIs, bro. Like, POIs, for people who don't know, stands for points of interest. Okay, so this right here, this is one thing that I wanted to touch on right here. Ricochet has added a new server-side detection that will actively remove camos and cosmetics that were unlocked by using cheats, hacks, and unlock tool. Now, I don't care about that. I don't care about camos. Like, we want to get rid of the hackers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's see here. Seeing some rumors spreading that Ricochet anti-cheat got updated and is getting way better ahead of the launch of Verdansk. Personally, I'm not believing it until I see it for myself. Obviously, we'll see, man. But I just want to kind of touch on this real quick, guys. I know a lot of people complain about hackers in Call of Duty, and a lot of people say that if they don't fix the hacker problem, then Warzone is going to die. Guys, hackers have been a problem forever. Since the original Warzone. I know a lot of people preferred that game and they loved the movement and the gun mechanics and how simple it was, but bro, like, hackers are not going to ruin the game for anybody. Like, the people are still going to play the game. This might be a hot take, but people are still going to play the game. It's Call of Duty, man. We've been dealing with hackers for over a decade in Call of Duty. But here's how the detailed death widget looks. So you got an unsuppressed weapon, live ping, recon drone. So if somebody tagged you with a recon drone, you'd be able to see, oh, okay, damn, they got me. Instead of like, oh wait, does this person have wall hacks? You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely landing Superstore, man. I don't want to make this video too long. It's already approaching almost 25 minutes. So let me know down in the comment section if I missed anything, guys. Let me know what you guys think, you know, about the quality of life changes that they're adding to the game, man, because I'm excited. I haven't been this excited for Call of Duty in a long time, man. And I just really, really hope and pray that they successfully iron out some of these bugs and these glitches and these issues that we've been, you know, having to experience. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comment section. Are you excited? Are you have mixed feelings? Are you don't think it's gonna help Warzone? Let me know, man. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Those who stayed this far, take care, stay safe out there, and I'm out, people.